Okay, this is going to be amazing. Get ready to transform your style and discover the secrets to looking effortlessly expensive in a midi skirt. Trust me, the final tip I'm sharing is the one that will absolutely blow your mind and change how you see your wardrobe forever. You absolutely do not want to miss it. Let's dive in. Fabric first. All right. Let's kick things off with something super foundational, something that so many people just completely overlook. And honestly, it's a game changer. Fabric. When you're thinking about a midi skirt, it's not just about the cut or the color. It's about what it's made of. This is where the magic happens, where you separate the okay from the oh my gosh. Where did you get that? And the beauty of it is, you don't need to break the bank to get it right. It's about smart choices. Imagine two midi skirts. One is a beautiful flowing satin, or maybe a really luxurious knit, something with a bit of weight and drape. It catches the light, it moves with you, it just feels rich. The other is a thin, slightly flimsy polyester that clings in all the wrong places and has that telltale sheen that screams fast fashion. See the difference? It's palpable. You can literally feel the quality, and that translates directly into how expensive it looks on you. So, what are we looking for? Think natural fibers first. A beautiful wool blend for colder months, a crisp cotton poplin for summer, linen for that effortless, breezy vibe, or even a gorgeous silk or satin blend that just glides. These fabrics have a natural elegance to them. They breathe, they drape beautifully, and they hold their shape much better than cheaper synthetics. When you invest in good fabric, you're investing in longevity and style. And don't just blindly grab anything with a fancy sounding name. Really feel the fabric. Does it feel substantial? Does it have a nice hand? Does it wrinkle terribly if you just lightly scrunch it? These are all clues. A good fabric will feel lovely against your skin, and more importantly, it will look lovely to the eye, giving that polished, expensive finish without needing a designer label. This is your secret weapon. Seriously. Perfect proportions. Now that we've got the fabric sorted, let's talk about something equally crucial. Something that can make or break your entire midi skirt look. Proportions. This isn't just about what's in fashion. It's about what flatters your body and creates a harmonious, balanced silhouette. A midi skirt, by its very nature, hits at that often tricky length between the knee and the ankle. Get it wrong, and you can look shorter, wider, or just a little bit frumpy. Get it right, and you look like $1,000,000. The key here is understanding where your waist is and how to emphasize it. Because a midi skirt covers a good portion of your leg, you need to ensure your upper body doesn't get lost in all that fabric. This is why tucking in your top, even if it's just a French tuck, becomes your best friend. It defines your waist, creates a clear division between your top and bottom halves, and instantly elongates your legs, making you appear taller and leaner. It's an optical illusion, and it works every single time. Think about the volume of your skirt, too. If you have a flowy A-line or pleated midi, you might want to balance that with a more fitted top. Conversely, if your midi skirt is more sleek and pencil style, you can play around with a slightly looser or more voluminous top, as long as you still define that waist. It's all about creating an hourglass shape, or at least the impression of one, even if you don't naturally have it. And let's not forget the power of a good belt. A belt can cinch in even the loosest of tops over a midi skirt, instantly creating that waist definition we're aiming for. It's not just functional, it's a styling tool. Choose a belt that complements your outfit. Maybe a slim leather belt for a more polished look, or a wider one to make a statement. Perfect proportions aren't about being rigid. They're about smart styling choices that make you look your best. Smart shoes. Okay, moving on to another absolute non-negotiable when it comes to styling a midi skirt and elevating your entire look. Shoes. Seriously, your shoe choice can completely make or break the outfit. You can have the most gorgeous, expensive-looking midi skirt and the most perfectly proportioned top, but if your shoes are off, the whole thing just falls flat. It's a very common mistake, and it's an easy one to fix once you know the secret. Here's the deal. Because a midi skirt cuts off at an awkward length, it has the potential to shorten your leg line. Our goal is to counteract that and create the illusion of longer, leaner legs. So, what kinds of shoes are going to help us achieve that effortlessly expensive look? We're talking about styles that expose the foot, create vertical lines, or blend seamlessly with your skin tone. Think pointy toe heels, mules, or even flats. The pointy toe extends the line of your leg visually, which is brilliant. Nude-colored shoes that match your skin tone are also phenomenal because they create an uninterrupted line from your skirt all the way down to your toes, making your legs look miles long. Strappy sandals, as long as the straps aren't too chunky and don't cut off your ankle abruptly, can also work wonders. What are we avoiding? Anything that's too clunky, too heavy, or that cuts off your ankle in a very harsh way. Chunky ankle boots, for example, can be tricky. While they can work with certain midi skirt styles, generally, they tend to shorten the leg. If you must wear boots, opt for sleek, fitted ankle boots, or even knee-high boots that disappear under the hem of your skirt. Remember, the goal is elegance and length, not to chop up your silhouette. Your shoes are the silent heroes of this look. Cohesive color. All right, let's talk about color, because this is where a lot of people go wrong. And it's such an easy fix to make your midi skirt outfit look exponentially more expensive. It's not just about wearing nice colors. It's about creating cohesion and intention with your color palette. When an outfit looks thought through and harmonious, it instantly elevates it from casual to chic, from everyday to exquisite. This is about making your wardrobe work harder for you. One of the easiest ways to achieve that expensive look is by embracing monochromatic or tonal dressing. This means sticking to shades of the same color or colors that are very close on the color wheel. Imagine a rich camel midi skirt paired with a slightly lighter, creamy knit top, and then maybe some chocolate brown accessories. It's subtle, sophisticated, and incredibly chic. It speaks volumes without screaming for attention. Another brilliant strategy is to choose a limited color palette. Think 3 colors max, often 2 main colors and an accent. This keeps your look clean, uncluttered, and effortlessly elegant. When you have too many competing colors, the eye doesn't know where to land, and the outfit can look chaotic, which is the antithesis of expensive. Simple, intentional color choices are your friend here. Consider the richness of the colors too. Sometimes it's not just about the hue, but the saturation and depth. Deep jewel tones like emerald green, sapphire blue, or ruby red often look inherently more luxurious than bright, primary colors. Neutrals, black, white, cream, navy, gray, camel, are always a safe bet because they are timeless and versatile, forming the foundation of an expensive-looking wardrobe. Cohesive color isn't about being boring. It's about being smart and sophisticated. Intentional accessories. Now we're at the part that truly sets an outfit apart. The final polish that can take your midi skirt from simply nice to absolutely jaw-dropping. Accessories. And I'm not just talking about throwing on a necklace. I mean intentional accessories. This is where you inject personality, elevate the quality, and truly make the outfit yours in a way that just screams sophisticated and expensive without necessarily spending a fortune. Think of your accessories as the exclamation points of your outfit. They should enhance, not overpower. A beautifully structured handbag, for example, can instantly upgrade your look. It doesn't have to be designer, but it should be well made, hold its shape, and have clean lines. A flimsy, slouchy bag can often detract from an otherwise polished ensemble. Invest in one or two really good bags that you love and that complement your style. Jewelry is another area where intention matters. Instead of piling on everything you own, choose one or two key pieces that make a statement or add a touch of sparkle. A delicate gold chain with a pendant, elegant hoop earrings, or a classic watch can do more for your look than a whole armful of bangles. Less is often more when it comes to looking expensive. It's about quality over quantity and choosing pieces that feel deliberate. And don't underestimate the power of a good pair of sunglasses, a chic belt, which we touched on earlier for proportion, or even a beautiful scarf. These are details, yes, but they're the details that pull everything together. They show that you've thought about your look, that you care about the finishing touches. Intentional accessories are the ultimate secret weapon for looking effortlessly expensive. They elevate, they complete, and they make every midi skirt outfit feel special. Poise prowess. All right, you've made it to the final insight. And if you listen to nothing else, I say, hear this. The single most powerful, absolutely non-negotiable element to looking expensive, no matter what you're wearing, especially a midi skirt, has nothing to do with clothes, brands, or money. It is all about your poise and your prowess. This is the ultimate secret weapon, the magic ingredient that transforms everything. Imagine someone walking into a room. They might be wearing a simple midi skirt and a t-shirt, but if they carry themselves with confidence, with grace, with an aura of knowing who they are and what they bring to the table, they instantly look more expensive, more put together, more captivating than someone draped in designer labels who is slouched over, fidgeting, and unsure of themselves. It's an undeniable truth. Poise is about how you move, how you stand, how you interact. It's about being present, being calm, being self-assured. It's about having good posture, shoulders back, head held high, walking with intention. It projects an inner strength and elegance that no amount of money can buy. When you carry yourself with poise, your clothes become secondary. They simply enhance the magnificent person you already are. Prowess, in this context, is about knowing your style, understanding what flatters you, and having the confidence to own it. It's not about following trends blindly, but about making informed choices that reflect your personality and make you feel incredible. When you feel good in what you're wearing, that energy radiates outwards, and that is what truly looks expensive. It's an inner glow, an unwavering belief in your own worth. So wear that midi skirt with all the confidence in the world. Stand tall, own the room, because that is the most expensive accessory you'll ever possess. There you have it. You're now equipped with the ultimate guide to rocking a midi skirt and exuding that effortless, expensive vibe. Go forth and conquer, you absolute style icon. YouTube comment.